As a child, I was different. In fact, a bit of a freak at Dolbadan School, Llanberis, during the end of the 1940s and the beginning of the 1950s. Why, you may ask? Well, to put it simply, I was not a quarryman's son, as were most of my classmates. My father worked on the buses, the owner of his own company, and later on employed as a garage foreman at the Crossville Garage in Carnarvon. The garage, situated directly opposite where the Celtic Royal stands today, was huge, employing dozens of local workers, mechanics, cleaners, electricians, administrators, and of course drivers and ticket collectors. There were enough workers there to form a large and successful male voice choir led by my father. Crossville was a large company, offering a service and profiting from a time when many depended on the buses as a convenient mode of transport. They also welcomed contracts from works such as the Dinorwig quarry, who in 1937 employed over 2,000 workers. This was the golden age of the buses. Before the bypass was built, a fleet of green double-decker buses would roar their way through Llanberis' narrow high street, on their way to Bontabala, carrying men from all parts of Carnarvonshire. This would happen morning and evening 5 days a week. It was an exciting spectacle to see these buses carrying the men home from work. The buses would only slow down for the men of Llanberis, who hung on to the bottom step and jumped out at the newsagents, everyone vying to be at the front of the queue for their Cymro or the Herald Gymraeg. The same bustle would also happen in Dainiolen and Dinorwig at the same time. I would often go down to Bontabala to see the long stream of buses parked at the bridge, but mainly to see the heroes of the day, the drivers. I can see them now: Robin Felinheli, Dick Tascar, Maxi, Harry Cosmuthel, and many more. Their names sang and meant more to me than Hollywood stars of the day, each one in their round peaked hats and their uniforms with the shining buttons. By the end of the 1950s, my father had foretold the future of the quarry by noting the statistics for the buses. There was a need for less and less, and a depression was on the cards. It was no surprise to my father that there were only 700 workers in the Dinorwig quarry by 1962. And though it pained him to see it, the man from the Crossville buses had seen the writing on the wall long before the quarry closed.